for the foot to fit the golden slipper. When he came to Cinderella's house, Cinderella's stepmother brought the slipper to Florinda's room.
Careful, my toe. Darling, I know. What do we do?
You have to go, but when you're bride, you can sit or ride. You'll never need to walk.
The girl obeyed, swallowing her pain, and joined the prince to become his bride. The prince returned the false bride and asked the other sister to try on the slipper.
Why won't it fit? Darling, be still. Cut off a bit of the heel and it will. But when you're his wife, you'll have such a life, you'll never need to walk.
The girl obeyed, swallowing her pain, and joined the prince to become his bride. But as she was being helped by the prince, he noticed blood trickling from the slipper.
Have you no other daughters?
No, only a little stunted kitchen wench in which his late wife left behind. But she is much too dirty, she cannot present herself.
I insist.
And when Cinderella presented herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is the true bride.
I always wanted a son.
And so the prince and Cinderella set off for the palace. She would become his bride. And finally, as for Rapunzel, she bore twins and lived impoverished in the desert, until the day her prince, wandering aimlessly, heard a voice so familiar that he went towards it. Rapunzel, overjoyed at seeing him, fell into his arms weeping. And 2 of her tears wetted his eyes, their touch restoring his vision.
I was going to fetch you as soon as you learned your lesson.
Who are you?
Don't you remember?
Mother?
This is who I truly am. Now come on, let's go, darling. We can be as happy as we once were.
She will not go with you.
Let her speak for herself. Please, you're the only family I have. Come with me. Fine. You leave me no choice.
As is often the way in these tales, in exchange for her youth and beauty, the witch lost her power. When the wedding with the prince was celebrated, Lucinda and Florinda attended, hoping to win favor with Cinderella and share in her good fortune. But as the sisters stood by the blessed couple, pigeons swooped down and poked out their eyes, punishing them.
I see your prince has found you.
Yes.
Thank you for the slipper. I never thought I'd wed a prince.
I never thought I'd find perfection.
I never thought I could be so happy.
And it came to pass all that seemed wrong was now right. the kingdoms were filled with joy, and those who deserved to were certain to live a long and happy life. Ever after. Journey over, all is mended. And it's not just for today, but tomorrow and extended. Ever after. All the curses have been ended. The reverses wiped away. All is tenderness and laughter forever after.
Happy now and happy hence and happy ever after.
There were dangers and confusions, and the paths would often swerve. There were constant disillusions, but they never lost their nerve.
Or reach the right conclusions, and we got what we deserve. Not a sigh and not a sorrow, tenderness and laughter. Joy today and bliss tomorrow and forever after.
I was greedy. I was vain. I was haughty. I was smug. We were happy. It was fun. We were blind. Then we went into the woods to get our wish, and now we're really blind.
Perfect. I had everything of beauty, I had power, and a daughter like a flower, and a tower. And I went into the woods to get my wish, and now I'm ordinary.
We went perfect and happy now and happy hence as well as ever after. Have we used our common sense, been worthy of our discontents? To be happy and forever, you must see your wish come true. Don't be careful, don't be clever, when you see your wish pursue. It's a dangerous endeavor, but the only thing to do.
Though it's fearful, though it's deep, though it's dark, and though you may lose the path that you may go.
Though it's fearful, though it's deep, though it's hard, you may lose the path you may go. Though it's deep, though it's hard, stop, you must try, you have to wish, but to get your wish, but to get your wish, but to get your wish, you go into the woods where nothing's clear, where witches, ghosts, and wolves appear. Into the woods and through the fear, you have to take the journey. Into the woods and down the dell, in vain perhaps, but who can tell? Into the woods to lift the spell.
Into the woods to lose the money.
Into the woods to have the
To
child.
wed the prince.
To get the money.
To save the house.
To kill the wolf.
To find the father.
the kingdom,
To have, to wed, to get, to save, to kill, to keep, to go to the festival. Into the woods. Into the woods. Into the woods and out of the woods.
To be continued.
And happy ever after.